Hey my loves, a lot of you have been asking me lately. Sorry, that's really annoying. I'm in my backyard, so yeah. A lot of you have been. My mom's watching me, it's so weird. But a lot of you have been asking me lately what hair products I use and makeup products, like what brands do I use and stuff. So yeah, I'm just gonna go over here to my mom's skin kit. And now I have a different lighting. I hate when I move lighting. My hair's kind of weird. I know it looks like grayish, purple, brownish, depending on the lighting I'm in. So yeah, so you guys are wondering especially what hair products do I use? Like what brands and stuff make my hair look so gorgeous? Bad idea to do the video when my hair looks like crap. So it looks purely like crap, and I know it. So yeah, it's kind of funny in my opinion. So yeah, I use almost all my hair products are Suave. I use a lot of Suave. Like I use the moisturizing shampoo and conditioner. It's so good for my hair. It's for like I think dry hair. I can't remember exactly. It's either dry or damaged, but it's green bottle, and it says moisturizing on it and stuff. It is like probably the most awesome stuff I've ever used before. It was so nice to my extensions and stuff, etc. Then for my mousses and stuff, like when I do wavy hair, I showed it in the last video, but I use the Suave Pink Extra Hold one, and it's for just have manageable hair, especially if like you scrunch it, or if you have hair like my mom's, which is wavy naturally. I don't use a lot of hair products, so that's probably why you're gonna be like, I thought you'd have a lot more from Suave, which I actually don't. Then I use the Suave heat protecting spray, which works actually pretty well. I like it. It's like, I think it's $3 or under for a bottle that lasts me up to like 2 months. Because I straighten my hair I used to every day, and it lasted me about 2 months, I'd say, 1 to 2 months. Because you don't need a lot of it, you really don't. And it was actually one of my favorite products when I first originally started using it. I like it. It's a pretty good product. My favorite though is Aussie, but if you're like, I don't like how the Aussie ones have like a jet spray practically. Like the spray nozzle on it is like a jet, and it's so irritating because then it like soaks my entire hair. Which you're supposed to put in while you're damp, which I do not like doing. I like putting it in right before I straighten it, just like to like brush it through. Yeah. So that's why I like the Suave one, because it's also a mist. So Aussie one is also really expensive. So yeah. Also like I started using this recently for the fact that I have hair extensions that I can only wash every like 2 to 3 days. I don't wash every other day. Like I wash, I skip a night, sometimes I skip another night, and then I wash. Which a lot of you are gonna find that really gross, but I cannot wash my hair or these get really damaged and fried. Like I don't know if you can see it, but they're kind of frizzy and stuff, and they're not really all that great because they wash so much. So I started using recently. It was actually just spawned today again for me, so I've been using dry shampoos lately, but now I'm using the Keratin Suave Keratin dry shampoo. So, because I can wash up here, which gets really oily and gross, while my extensions, practically all my darker hair, never seems to get oily and gross, but up here does. And it's so disgusting. It's so gross for me. I don't like it. Try to make this shorter, like I have to get done with my hair boxing. And then for hairspray, I use Aquanet Extra. I think I use the strongest hold you can get. And I get the purple spray, which a lot of people don't like the scent of because it's non-scented, so it doesn't have any nice scent. My mom uses, I think, the powder or fresh scent, which is a white and pink bottle. If you like things that are like nice, fresh, scented kind of, then I'd go with that. But if you want kind of, as people put it, stinky hairspray that doesn't have a scent, because scents irritate me, because I don't like scented stuff. I try to stay away from scented stuff, especially if I use more than one hair product in a day. Then it's like, ugh, it's overwhelming. Also for leave-in conditioner, because you guys know I also need that, I use Garnier Fructis leave-in conditioner. That stuff looks really, really good. See, like, I think that's all the hair products I use. And I also use the Garnier Fructis Blow Dry straightening stuff, you're supposed to use it when your hair's wet. I sometimes do that, but I love to put it on like the tips of my hair because it's like really thick and more like a gel. And it doesn't like make your hair hard or anything, but it makes it better for like when you straighten your hair and you have really frizzy hair. So yeah, that's all my hair products. That's like me. Practically I use Suave, Aquanet, Garnier Fructis. Sometimes I use others like Herbal Essence, but that's when it's on sale. And I'm not very fond of those products. They're okay. They're not my favorite. Um, for makeup, I use a lot of New York City. New York City. It's not really my choice to use New York City. My favorite color from New York City foundations, Ivory, because it was really white like me. Because if you notice, I am really white. Was sadly discontinued, and I only one I can use is Nude, which is orange tint Ivory practically, which is really good. So I've switched to Rimmel for my foundation. We'll see how that works. I don't know. I haven't been using it long enough to know. So yeah, I'm very picky about blending, and I have to make sure everything looks right. So it takes me about a week or two to adapt to the product and understand if I like it or not. So I use a lot of New York City. Like I use my favorite eyeliner is by Wet n Wild, which sadly they only sell at Walgreens now. I don't know if it's just like your Walmart that maybe sells it, but Hard Candy bought out the Wet n Wild section because they didn't have enough money. So Hard Candy, I'm not very fond of that makeup. People love it. I hate the price, and oh my god, really? The extension of mine is falling out. I'm not lying. It's right here. Come on, little extension. Swim your way out. Ew, that's gross. That's what happens. It's so gross. I've been stretching my hair too much in that area, then that means. Another extension down. Whoa. Oh my god, they're pulling out right now. One extension down. 50 million more to go. Oh, it's not working right now. Crap, I have an extension stuck right there now. Ah. Another one. Yeah. I'm gonna stop pulling it from there. This is why you wash your hair, people. So gross. I need to wash it today, but yeah. There goes two of my extensions. I always hate when that happens, when they fall out. So yeah. I try to take good care of them. I need to wash my hair. There's just no ifs, ands, or buts about that. I need to wash it because that's actually what it is. A bunch of oils making them go loose. So yeah. I'm sorry. Sidetrack. I use a lot of New York City. It's hard to find Wet n Wild. You have to go to Walgreens usually for that name. But yeah, so that's kind of, yeah, there. I guess you can put it as. I'm gonna have to apply these. I'm gonna seriously apply them later. Oh my god, that's so gross. I hate when these adapt to your hair because it's like the grossest thing ever. But yeah. So I use New York City, Rimmel, Wet n Wild. I don't use Maybelline unless it's the Great Lash Mascara. I use one Hard Candy product, and it's actually for a mascara primer, is what I call it, but it's actually a purple mascara by them. I think called 1,000 Lashes. I don't know if they sell it anymore. I have not replaced that thing in like over a year. So yeah. Because I don't use it often. It's okay product, but I'm not very fond of spending $7 on a mascara when I can spend $3. My mom buys makeup also, so that's why. But yeah, I use New York City, Rimmel, very little, honestly one product from Hard Candy. I use some Clean and Clear. That's actually really one of my favorite products. I use Mary Kay eyeshadows for blending. I don't really like Mary Kay. It's really expensive, but I get it sometimes from my aunt. So yeah. So that's kind of all I have. I'm trying to remember if there's anything else. I also use Dollar Tree brand eyeshadows for like the whites and stuff because they have really opaque whites and stuff, and I just love it. Like they're not building whites; they go on white, and that is always really fun for me. And I love makeup, so yeah. I believe that's about it. I only use, like I said, one Maybelline product and one Hard Candy. So mainly New York City, Wet n Wild, and some Rimmel. And Rimmel is only because I need the foundation. So yeah. Bye guys, I love you all so much.